and welcome to this 5th edition of Maritime News Bulletin. These are the headlines on Monday, the 16th of March 2020. The Director General of Shipping of India, Mr. Amitabh Kumar, conveys an important message with regards to fighting the COVID-19 pandemic. Anglo-Eastern Ship Management India's Managing Director, Mr. Manish Pradhan, explained how his company is addressing the apprehensions of Indian seafarers over the corona outbreak. Chairman of ATPI India, Captain A.S. Koman, speaks to Maritime on providing the best travel solutions to Indian seafarers in the current corona-ridden environment. Ms. Saleha Sheikh represents the Maritime Union of India at a conference held in Turkey. And now the news in detail. The Indian government last week directed all 12 major ports to immediately put in place screening, detection and quarantine system for disembarking seafarers and cruise passengers as a preventive measure against the coronavirus outbreak. In an exclusive interaction with Maritime, the Director General of Shipping, Mr. Amitabh Kumar, gave this important message to Indian seafarers.
Make sure that you go through all the guidelines issued by the Ministry of Health of Government of India on daily basis. Follow the personal hygiene routines. Avoid travel to countries that are severely infected, and if you have to be there, make sure that you don't come into contact with any ground personnel unnecessarily. Maintain proper vigil and hygiene, and you will be good on board your vessel.
Also, this was his advice to senior managers of ship management companies.
In these circumstances, your responsibility to safeguard the interest of the seafarers increases manifold. Please make sure that your vessel is maintaining the hygiene that is expected of you in these circumstances, that the supplies that are needed by the seafarers to maintain the hygiene, personal hygiene, as well as the cleanliness of the vessel is made available all the time, that unnecessary travel to the highly infected countries is minimized, and that all guidelines issued by WHO, IMO, Health Ministry in Government of India and from DG Shipping is followed on your vessel.
Amid the coronavirus outbreak, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has asked people to avoid handshakes and start greeting each other with the traditional Indian Namaste. This picture shot by the Maritime photographers in the office of the Directorate General of Shipping says it all. Global ship management company Anglo-Eastern Univan Group employs over 28,000 seafarers, with a vast majority coming from India. The group currently serves over 800 vessels under third-party ship management. Anglo-Eastern Ship Management India's Managing Director, Mr. Manish Pradhan, explained how his company is constantly addressing the apprehensions of Indian seafarers since the outbreak of the corona epidemic.
We have told all the ships when they call the ports which are affected, we are not allowing them any shore leave. We are trying to keep interaction with the shore staff to a bare minimum. Very few people who are pre-tested and certified by the yard are only allowed into the vessel. The ships are totally sanitized. Even the smallest of things like the air conditioning has been put on a recirc mode so that we don't pull in infections from outside. Almost every day we are sending advisories. We are online with the ships, whether anybody is developing any symptoms and what are the precautions to be taken are being updated to the vessels every day.
Anglo-Eastern Univan Group's offices across India are meanwhile following strict hygiene protocols as per guidelines issued by the Ministry of Health of India.
Yes, we have a very high count of visitors attending to us every day. So we are observing all the precautions possible. We are making every visitor to the office sign a pre-declared form with regards to his health, and also if he has visited any of the countries overseas, especially the ones which are affected. Besides that, we are avoiding calling people who have come from overseas in the last 15 days. Even people attending trainings, if somebody's been overseas, we do not allow, we kind of allow him to self-quarantine himself of 2 weeks. Then only we get him into the office or even for the training. For our staff, sanitizers have been distributed all over the office. We have distributed face masks. We are allowing anybody who's not feeling well or has symptoms of cold, flu or fever or body ache, we are allowing them to work out of home.
Amassing a century of experience in the marine sector, ATPI Marine and Energy is the travel management partner of choice for many of the world's most successful shipping companies. Over the years, ATPI has also gained immense customer loyalty amongst shipping companies based in India. Chairman of ATPI India, Captain A.S. Kuman, spoke to Marex about how his company is providing the best travel solution.
Fortunately for us, our office works 24/7 with 600 plus staff delivering seamless service to our clientele. After all, shipping is a 24/7 business. We do try and work in shifts, but besides that, we also look after the traffic that we have to manage during the after office hours. The unit here has a well-established business continuity plan that is capable of managing the business as it is in a normal day, even if the office has got to be shut. Our business continuity ratio of people working from home and third-party places is over 45%. And through this well-planned system, we continue delivering seamless service to our clients without them getting to know or them coming into any kind of difficulty.
ATPI India's Managing Director, Mr. Jaspreet Arora, too spoke about his company's philosophy on maintaining strict hygiene standards in the prevailing scenario.
Washing your hands for at least 20 seconds with a soap, using hand sanitizers whenever they are moving in and out of the office, taking care whenever they are outside in a large gathering. We are also wanting employees to avoid doing a handshake. We want everyone to look at and do a graceful Indian namaste.
The head of Women's Wing of the Maritime Union of India, Ms. Saleha Sheikh, recently spoke at the Women at Sea conference held in Turkey on March 8, 2020. This event, held on International Women's Day, was primarily a seafarers' platform for discussing a variety of women-related issues that included an important subject like mentoring, career route and employment opportunities for women seafarers. Mrs. Sheikh said,
"Believe in yourself because you are strong and perfect in your own way. Don't look at your weaknesses, focus on your strengths. And do not fear failure or rejection. It's okay if you fail. You will learn new lessons. Every experience teaches you something new, and you will evolve and shine more. Connect to other women seafarers, network, collaborate, mentor each other. It is time to give back to our community, so we help each other grow. That is true empowerment."
And now, the markets. The Baltic Dry Index showed little movement today, just 2 points up at 633. But tanker markets surged upwards to 4 years high yields of almost $200,000 per day. This was on the back of Saudi and UAE oil cargoes flooding the markets after the breakdown of talks with Russia. To close the news, here's an interesting shipping note. Indian maritime history begins during the 3rd millennium BCE, when inhabitants of the Indus Valley initiated maritime trading contact with Mesopotamia. The Roman historian Strabo mentions an increase in Roman trade with India following the Roman annexation of Egypt. Strabo reports that in 26 BCE, he saw 120 ships at the Red Sea port of Myos Hormuz ready to leave for India. Thank you for watching this edition of our weekly news bulletin. Have a nice week. See you all next Monday.